Hey, Kenny. Hey there. Can you hear me okay? Well, there we go again. You'll be lurking. Okay, sounds like a plan. Sounds good. Welcome. I'm going to try to adjust this a little bit. Or maybe not. Hey, Shannon. All right. Okay, well, welcome. Let's go ahead and try to get started here. So I thought today, hey, Noelle, I thought today I'd go ahead and try to work in Fantasy Creature Special and Coloring Heaven. So, hey, Jamie. So, the one that I decided on, and I hope it's not not a stretch here, but it's this one. It's called Billy Basement by Chet Minton. Hey, Callie. So anyway, when I very first got this issue, so it's the Fantasy Creature Special, I just fell in love with this image, and I just thought it was so cute. So it's super detailed, but you know what? We'll give it a whirl. How's that sound? Hey, Sherry. Am I sounding okay, guys? Can you hear me okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I thought I'd go ahead and start off with these stairs here, and nobody said yet if you can hear me okay. Oh, hey, Mona. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Thank you, thank you. So I thought this was pretty cute. You know what? This image totally cracked me up because it's got lots of little cute things in it. Like, I thought this was cute. So it's got Minton down here, which of course is the illustrator. So I thought like lots of little hidden things. I thought this was super cute. The monster, it says tiny, which I thought was perfect. And yeah, just all sorts of stuff. Bug off, English history, winter clothes, Christmas, like the Route 66, some of the signs here. Bill's comics, Sally's dolls. So lots of just fun little things, you know. I had so much fun just sort of looking through here, trying to pick out the bits, you know. And you can hear even, wow, I'll tell you, you guys. All right, so we will go ahead and get going on this little guy. But the other thing I thought of is this reminds me, I don't have a basement in my house. Hi, Jen. I don't have a basement in my house, but I do have a son's closet in his bedroom. And this just sort of reminds me of that. Like, hopefully he's not listening, but I mean, he's got old trophies and yearbooks. Hi, Renee. And I mean, things like old baseball cards, and I'm sure those baseball cards will outlive all of us, and they'll probably still be in the closet at the end of the day. You know, when all is said and done, they're gonna still be there, and he's not gonna go through them, and I'm gonna store them like forever probably, but that's okay. Have you guys colored any of his stuff? I'd be curious. I'm just trying to kind of pick out spots that, I'm going to turn this a little bit, that, just to sort of pick out things in the image. And so I thought this would be a good place to start. But it's so cool to see all the little bits. And there's tons of little mice in here. You haven't, Jamie? You haven't colored his stuff before? He's got some really fun images, but a lot of it's kind of over the top for me. A lot of it's just very monsterish, you know. Oh, now we're into Selena Fennick, but yeah, I mean, they're neat though. If you can just sort of go through and pick images that appeal to you like we do, you know, especially in Coloring Heaven, you know, you can, I don't feel too obligated to have to like buy a whole book of one thing that I'm probably not especially drawn to, but yeah, I do think some of them are pretty cute. Hey, Davissa. Davissa and Jamie, how's your weather today? I couldn't believe the images from, oh, cold. Jamie says cold, okay. I couldn't believe, like, you know, they had tornadoes a couple days ago and, ugh, like all the images of, you know, just destroyed houses and roofs and the cars overturned and just spooky. And I was telling some of you guys, it makes me thankful that I live in Arizona because at least like here we just have to deal with the heat, which is not fun, but it's, you know, very cold, Davissa says. Are you guys still getting hail? Hmm. We had hail here, I don't know, about a week ago, and it woke me up in the middle of the night. And sometimes it's hard to tell, like, you know, we had snow and sleet around midnight. Wow, Jamie. Um, yeah, it built up on the windows in my bathroom because it had kind of gone sideways. No more storms. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, you guys. So I finished the page that we were working on the last couple of weeks. Here, let me just show you real quick. So it was in Twilight Garden, and it was the tulip page. And yeah, I think it turned out okay. I was pleased with it, you know. And Davissa taught me a neat little trick. I wanted to do, thank you, Renee. I wanted to do a pastel background, and I'm used to, you know, using my little cotton pads to kind of, you know, kind of rub the chalk pastel in place. And thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Renee. Um, thank you, Davissa. But anyway, she told me that you could use those little soft brushes that Shannon had told us about. Let me grab one of those real quick. And these things right here, you know, with the really soft bristles. And I had never thought of using that with the chalk pastels. I don't know why, but um, I guess I'm very literal, maybe. I don't know. But she told me, yeah, just go in with that and you can get in all the little fine places. And so that's what I used on the green in here and then in the background. So I was really pleased, you know. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Noel. So yeah, I was glad to have that one, you know, on the books, as they say. So completed and done, done and done. So that was good. You use yours all the time, Renee. You use your brushes or you use your soft pastels or both? Because I use soft pastels all the time. I just apparently was making more work than I needed to with the brushes for the soft pastels. Yeah, I just, go figure, I just didn't think of it. But that's going to make life so much easier, I have to tell you. Hi, Marcy. So yeah, I'm happy to have learned that little tip. So thank you, Davissa. Okay, let's move on. Let's see, what do I want to do here? I want to do, I'll do like a chocolate brown maybe for under here. And the skateboard and the little, yeah, everything, little brush, and I don't know if that's a bucket of paint, but I guess I can do whatever I want to with it. Yeah, Jen, it worked like a charm. Like I think in my mind maybe I thought it wouldn't pick up enough of the chalk, maybe. Maybe that's what I was thinking, because I don't know, it kind of crossed my mind, but I thought, nah, that's not going to work, but it really did. So yeah, that's one thing I don't like is the feel of the chalk. I do not like that at all. But I like the effect, you know, so. So what I usually do when I use those chalk pastels is I have another cloth that I put down when I use that just because I don't want it getting everywhere. That's what you get for thinking. Yes, isn't that the darn truth, Jen? For sure. Yeah, you don't need me on my own thinking. So guys, after this I have a dentist appointment. I am not looking forward to that. I'm not one of those people that, you know, detest dentists, but I don't especially like them either, you know. So, but I don't know what the thing is with that, but have you guys run into anything where like dental hygienists are like scarce? Oh, that's okay, Renee. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Trigger warning dentist appointment, Jen says. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, nothing major. It's just really kind of a checkup, and I have just a little something something without going into detail that I need to have her look at. So anyway, all will be well. But yeah, I had also wanted to get my teeth cleaned, and it's been this thing where they have a shortage of dental hygienists, and I have no idea if they're called Teeth Genie. Jen, come on now. Yeah, so they said, "Oh, we'll call you if there's a cancellation." Really? You can't, even if you have to schedule me way out, you can't schedule me? Like, what's that all about, you know? Yeah, Jen's a mess. Jen is a smarty pants. But she's a good smarty pants, so that's okay. So I've got this appointment, and then my husband has one next week. So we're getting the family all fixed up here. Which is good, you know. Last year I kind of waited too close to the end of the year to get my appointments in, and that's sort of stressful, you know. But I'm a messy smarty pants with gold stars. Well, yes, you are indeed. Actually, let me get a darker color in here. So I think we finally figured out to squeeze in a camping trip. Think that we had initially wanted to go the end of March, and it just wasn't panning out. And my husband's work, there were a lot of people that sort of up and left or got, other jobs or whatnot, transferred, in the same building, but, still not available to work. So he was sort of short staffed, and so he was like, you know what, let's just put that off for a little bit. And so what we ended up doing is, instead of him having to sort of take time off work, we're just gonna um, go. I think we're gonna try to go next weekend, but just for like a really short trip, Okay, Jen said, I typed that to see if you'd read it out loud. Okay. An insulated tent inside an insulated tent. Oh, that sounds cool, Jamie. We have a travel trailer, and honestly, where we're going is, I don't know that you'd really call it camping. It's got plug-ins, so we'll be able to have like a heater and everything. So yeah, it's a little bit not camping. It's camping, not camping. But at least we're getting away, and it's close. We're just hitting someplace really, really close, so that we actually can just do it on a weekend. But there's like 4 of us, I guess, that are gonna go. We had some of our friends had saw that there was openings, so they said, hey, let's all go. So they went ahead and they made reservations for who they had thought of to go. So thankfully everybody was able to take off and go. So that'll be fun, I think. If it's a camper, it's still camping. Yeah, that's how I feel, Jen. Like I really do, Um, thank you for that. Because some people don't agree. Some people like, oh yeah, if you're not in a sleeping bag, in a tent on the ground, out with the stars above you, it's not camping. But I don't know. We've done all that. We've done back in the day the roughing it bit, and it's just, I think we're old enough now where that's not our idea of a good time. So yeah, no thanks. But I think it'll be good. I have no desire to sleep in dirt, Jamie says. Yeah, I don't either. Not even at all. That is as close as I come to camping watching ads. Oh my gosh. Jamie, I'm gonna have to work on you a little bit. I think we might be the minority that likes camping. Jamie is a smarty pants, for sure. I agree. But that's why Jamie's fun, so it's all good. Really, Davissa, you've never been camping? Girl, we gotta get you out. It's just so relaxing just to be. I think the main thing for me, well, of course I bring all my coloring things, but the main thing for me is just that you're away, so you can't do adulting. You know what I mean? Alex camps. Oh, good to know. Yeah, I think that it's just when you camp, you don't have your responsibilities with you. You can't, I mean, sure, you can think about them if you want to, but you can't just like run off and go, you know, fix something or clean something. You're kind of a captive audience for tranquility, I think, you know. So that's what we kind of like about it is, you know, it forces you to relax a bit. Exactly, Jen. There's no schedule. Yeah. Yep. Nope. I know. It just simplifies life, definitely. And honestly, we used to camp like when we first started. Well, no, we've always camped. Let me rephrase that. But when we first got our travel trailer and stuff, I thought I needed to do like all the things. Jen says, and doing dishes means putting the paper plates in the campfire. Yeah. But oh yes, bacon and eggs. We have that like every single time we camp really because oh, yum. Just cuz so good. And I don't know why everything seems to taste better when you're camping for some reason. And of course it doesn't, but it seems like it does. But what I started to say is when we first started camping with this trailer, and we had a motorhome before that, but when we first started with this, I thought I needed to do like all the things and, you know, cook all the, you know, I don't know, like go over and above and do all the big meals and stuff. And we've really whittled that down because that, in the end, that was fun for a while, but it ended up not being so relaxing for me if I had to do a lot of prep and a lot of, you know what I mean? Like just not fun. So, um, yeah, Callie, for sure, you know, and coffee. Oh yeah, definitely coffee with it. Definitely, definitely. So now I just sort of have whittled down meals to where they're not crazy. But yeah, we used to do like when we'd camp with friends, we'd do like, okay, it's Italian night and everybody, you know, I'll do the whatever, the lasagna, and so and so's doing the salad and the garlic bread and all the things. And that's good and that's fun for a while, but it becomes work too, you know? So, yeah, I I think it's nice just to keep things simple. Campfire smoke. Now, Jen, does the smoke follow you when you're sitting around the I'm not a bougie camper at all, not even at all. Um, when you're sitting that what they say is if you're sitting around the campfire and the smoke is directed at you, they say smoke follows beauty. So there you go. Hey Angela, good to see you. So just saying. So if that ever happens to you, just know that it's just because you're gorgeous. You know, it's not because smoke is annoying. Yeah, easy camping food is good, right, Jen? Yeah, I agree. Kenny says she'll greet everybody in a few. So yeah. Anyway, hope you guys are not getting tired of my steps here. Um, but they're gonna help me know where things are because I am like the world's worst at coloring something and then realizing that I've left something undone. Like that tulip page. Um, I had almost colored the whole thing, and it wasn't until I got the background in that I realized that I had forgotten a couple petals. Like it's obnoxious, but there's something about like if, you know, as you're filling in some of these bigger pieces, it makes the other things stand out for me. Because, you know, I need all the help I can get, sort of, you know? Hmm. Oh no. Look away if you are like creeped out by dolls. And that one says Sally's dolls right there. So I'm definitely not going to look in that box, but creepy dolls. Oh, no thank you. Mm-mm-mm. That one looks creepy too. Kelly says I always forget something to color and then I have to remember what colors you used. Yeah, for sure. Yep, for sure. And the granddaughter's enjoying lunch. That's awesome. That's awesome, Kenny. Yeah, no, I'm the world's worst at that. And I hate that, Callie, like what you were saying with the colors. Oh my gosh. You know, because it's just like you think you're gonna remember, but there's too many colors. You know, you take your best guess, but not so much, not so much. All right, let's move that up. Almost done with the steps. Woohoo! Yay! Oh, green army man. We had a sandbox in our backyard, or well, we did, but we when my son was little, but then, you know, when he got older, we dug up all the sand. And actually he had gone away and he was in the military, he was in the Navy. And we decided, okay, time to put in some flower beds where the sandbox used to be. So it was so much work. Like we really had a lot of sand there. So we, you know, we dug and we dug and we, you know, all these wheelbarrows loads later, you know, we get it moved and out of there. But what was so funny is we kept excavating like little army men and little dinosaurs. There were so many dinosaurs. It was ridiculous. And so for a while, I just thought it was so funny because here he was an adult and I'm finding all these dinosaurs that we didn't know were buried in the backyard. So, yeah, I'd kill myself on these cluttered steps also. Oh my gosh. You look away, no problem, Angela. I get it. But so we told him, we're like, oh my gosh, we found all these dinosaurs, you know, we've in the old sandbox. And he said, and you actually unearthed those? Because I actually buried those for a reason, because they were evil dinosaurs. And so he was like, we're like, uh-huh. So he was like, you saved him? Oh no, you did it now. You guys are in for bad luck. So we had a big laugh over that. But for a while, I had them like all around my garden, all these different plastic dinosaurs. Oh, it was so funny. Like, looked super out of place, but it was hilarious. And it always made me think of him. So, are there good dinosaurs, Jen? Well, you know, that's a good point you make. Yeah, there might not be, you know. Might not be. Okay. So, I think I'm going to take a break from this. I just wanted to kind of map this out, and I can do more shading, you know, later, but I kind of want to color, what do I want to do? Do I want to color him? I'm thinking green, or yeah, green. I think maybe green. Let me grab a sip of water. Okay. Hey, Audrey. Welcome. Let's see here. I think green. So what I'm not looking forward to here, guys, is the whole, this is like a dingy, you know, dark attic, but there is a light there. So I'm going to have to kind of, I'm not necessarily good at picking out all the light sources, but we're going to try. So we are going to try. It was a toss-up between purple and green, and in the end I thought, you know, I think I need to do a green dinosaur. Or not dinosaur, excuse me, I had dinosaurs on the brain. Monster, rather. So. He's a weird one. And I'm also not looking forward to coloring his mouth. That looks so creepy. The whole thing really looks creepy, but I thought this would be a good choice. You know, last time was like the sweet little tulips, and so I thought, yeah, this will be good. This is drastically different. So is it a good or evil dinosaur? I mean monster. Um, yeah, that's a good point. You guys might have to tell me. I think he's one of those. He's probably sweet, but you know, they startled him, so he looks ferocious, kind of like Chiefers looks ferocious when you startle him, but he's not really ferocious. So that's what I think. I think he's probably sweet. He looks nasty with all the little spikies and everything, but yeah, he's probably a sweet little monster. Maybe, kind of, sort of. Actually, let me get my light again. Might be good to give him a gold star. Would you like a little gold star, little guy? He's like, yeah, maybe. Make him simmer down a little bit, right? or a cookie. Is it okay if I say that? Hi, Jana, or Yana, rather, excuse me. Hi, Yana. So the tentacles are part of the dog wolf cyclops. Yeah, Audrey, yeah. Yeah, apparently. I know. I think it is. I think it's part of it. I mean, it might not be, but I thought it kind of was. What do you guys think? Is that separate? Is that separate? Is he? I thought it was all one like evil thing. What do you guys think? Is that? I mean, it's right in front of him and behind him, and is that separate or? Oh no, did I mess up? Yeah, this is, well, we're going to continue here. I had not thought of that. In my world, I thought it was the whole. I don't think he's mean. I think he's misunderstood. Exactly, Jen. So, now you got me. So, Audrey, what do you think? Is this a separate dude, or is he part of this creepy dude? Jamie says part of him. That's what I thought too. That's what makes him so creepy, is because he's just all sorts of creepy monster parts, right? Yeah, we're gonna roll with it. Okay. In your world, he can be whatever you want him to be. Okay, well, in my world, he's gonna be. I gotta go back and see what Audrey says. The dog wolf cyclops, yeah, octopus creature. So yeah. This is so not like anything I'd normally color, but that's why I guess I thought it would be fun. He's annoyed. Audrey says he's annoyed because he's pestered by the tentacle. Yeah, that would annoy me too, probably, you know? I think you're right about that. Do you guys like coloring stuff like this, or do you like, I don't know, the traditional like sweet fantasy things? Inquiring minds want to know. Hey, Jen. Hello. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you. All right. So that is that. And then let's see here. I think I'm gonna. Yeah, let me come actually even a little lighter here. So Angela says he looks like to me like he's being mischievous and he has a grin on his face. He kind of does, doesn't he? Yeah. Like he's trying to pass off as being mean, but he's actually just he's not quite pulling it off. He's mischievous. So Mona says, no, I don't color that kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't usually either. Kenny's like, no, I would never be coloring that. Yeah. No, and no sorry at all. I wouldn't normally be coloring this either, but I don't know. I just thought it would be kind of cool. Kind of different. Different is good. Let's grab this one. Callie says, coloring dinosaurs and monsters intimidate me. I don't know how to color them. Yeah. Well, like, think about all the people that are coloring, like, alien worlds and that kind of thing. Like, to me, those are, yeah, thank you, Angela. Color what makes you happy. Not sure how happy I'll be at the end of this, but I'm giving it my best shot here. I'm trying to sort of channel my inner creepy for this. Y'all didn't know I had an inner creepy, right? Oh, okay, Kenny, because it has so many details. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't especially love details either, but I don't know. There was something about this one that just intrigued me. I know. Jen says, watch out. Jeannie has inner creepy. That's right. Be afraid. I do like scary movies. I don't know if that counts. I really do. Like, really, really do. Do you guys like scary movies? Now, I know some of you guys know I love my true crime stuff. I mean, that's scary. You too. I watch a lot of that on YouTube. There's when I'm not watching coloring, which is pretty much all the time. Big chicken here, says Audrey. Yeah, I hear ya. I don't know why I like scary movies. I just do. No scary movies, says Callie. I do, says Davissa. Well, Davissa, too bad you don't live closer, because that would be awesome. I'd be like hitting you up all the time to go to movies, I think. My brother is my movie goer buddy. No scary movies for me either, says Mona. I find them hilarious. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Davissa loves them. I love scary movies, says Jen. Thank you, Jen. So Jen and Davissa and I are, if we're missing for a bit, we're out. Oops, I did not mean to color that color. I'll have to find my eraser. If we're all missing in action, just know that we're out hitting the scary movies that nobody else will go to with us. Yeah. I let my brother pick out the movies, and he likes, it's funny because he likes like action movies and like even romantic comedies and stuff, and I don't really care for those, but I like hanging out with him, so it's fine. I just let him pick the movies, and we roll with that. But my son is my scary movie buddy, so Davis is like, yeah, I would love that. I would too. That would be, I wish we were all neighbors, like for lots of reasons, Like a lot of times in streams we're talking about like what food we're gonna have for dinner or whatever, and guys, I'm just basing this whole thing kind of the same color, and then I'll come back and shade because I really don't know where I'm going with this. I'm a winging it. I used to love scary movies when I was younger, but not anymore, says Kenny. And Jen says none for me. So Kenny, what changed? I gotta know. Did you just outgrew it kind of, or what? Or you turned into a chicken? Or no, I'm just kidding. And some of those old classics are like the best, I think, but I don't know. Thank you, Kenny. Kenny says I can color this any way I want. You know what? Honestly, I think you're right. I'm just gonna kind of make it colorful, and I don't think I can really capture, the way it's meant to be colored, so I'm just gonna have fun with it. I'm gonna be honest, Um, all the light and dark, I'll do my best, but yeah, I don't know. It's a lot for me. Let's see. Audrey says The Exorcist did it for me. No more scary movies. Yeah, that was creepy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can see that, Kenny. Yeah, and if you don't enjoy it and it doesn't make you happy, then you know why watch it? But yeah, I just really like them. Didn't You know what, Mona? I will agree with you that I never found anything that was that scary. Yeah, it's funny because I find the same thing to be true. Like I'm very rarely scared, watching a scary movie, but um it's entertaining, I guess maybe. Yeah. So, anyway. All right. Let's see. Do we see? Oh, here's another monster part. Again, just trying to map this out a little bit so I know where he's hiding. The little creepy hider. Callie's, oh, give me Downton, Downton Abbey every time. Yep, I gotcha. Audrey, I hear ya. Let's see. Kelly says Jeeper Creeper movie did it for me. Oh my goodness. That was weird, right? Yeah, that was weird. You know what I think one of the scariest ones was The Grudge. Any of you people that have seen that, what do you think? Is that up there with scary movies for you guys? There's something about those ones where they walk weird and they have those strange disjointed oh, that tentacle here. Gotcha. Gotcha. Thank you, Audrey. Um the ones that walk weird, those I can't, I mean, ugh, those are, I say I can't do them. Yeah, I can. Who am I kidding? I love them, but those are the ones that always creep me out. The ones that are like climbing up walls um, and like they're like not just double jointed, but like, quadruple jointed. Yeah, those ones I think are so creepy. I can't do like Chainsaw Massacre. I can't do, oh, um, Eyes Eyes on the Hills or whatever that. Yeah, that was a good one too. Chainsaw Massacre, not so much. Jeannie, you mean like those zombies? I'm not sure what I missed there, but yeah, I like zombies. Shannon says, my first scary movie was The Exorcist when I was like 6 or 8. Very big parenting fail on my mother's part. Oh dear. She didn't get much better. Yikes. Yeah. I did, I think the scariest thing I saw when I was young, because I really didn't see scary things when I was young. Scariest thing I saw was probably Jaws. And I know that seems like really tame now, but I was young, because I'm an old person. Scariest thing I watch is reality TV. Yes, I would agree with that, Jen. There's some scary junk out there with reality TV for sure. Oh man. But yeah, Jaws was scary back in the day, and I remember like when my son was old enough, I was like, oh, that was my first big scary movie. I'm gonna, have him watch that with me. And I think just things have changed from then to now in so many ways. But he watched it when I felt like he was old enough, but still young, and he thought that was so lame. And I guess really it probably is lame. You know, I mean, we're used to the best of the best special effects and that type of thing, you know. Um, so yeah, I guess it is lame, but at the time I thought that was pretty cool. And then the other one I remember, getting back to dinosaurs, is now I was older when I saw Jurassic Park, but I had long nails, and I remember that when the velociraptors like came, like that kitchen scene where they come up, you know, in the vents and stuff. I reached up and I scratched my face, like a literal scratch on my face, and that even scared me more because it was like it just coincided with the movie, and oh man, that scared the bejeebies out of me. And that's a word, you know, bejeebies. Let's see, what else do we have in here? My favorites are Alien and Predator movies. Those, yeah, those are good too. Yeah, they really are. I agree with you, Noelle. Let's see. Uh-oh. Angela, I hope you found your dog. Yikes. My boyfriend back at the time had trouble getting, there's a gnat in here or a mosquito or something. Sorry if you saw me swat that. Um, to see Jaws, yeah, for sure, Audrey, yeah. Ugh. Yeah, like gripping so tightly that you lose the feeling in your hands. Yeah, no, I can relate. Yeah, the graphics back then compared to now are so funny. Oh man, for sure. Craziness. All right, did I get all the dude here? Anybody see part of the dude that I didn't color? I mean, I know I didn't get it even and stuff, but did you guys, is there anything? I mean, yeah, you know what, I'll color that, and that'll make it stand out, and then I'll shade that. And then I'm thinking, what does he need, like a black collar or a purple collar? Not sure. Purple might be kind of fun, like a dark purple. But yeah, he cracks me up. So Tiny, that says Tiny. That is just such a cute little addition by the illustrator. Anyway, yeah. Well, now I'm going to have to find a scary movie to watch, you guys. And it'll probably be a B movie because, let's be real, there's not that many good movies out there. So anyway, well, I think I'm going to call it. I've been trying to keep these at an hour. So, and I thank you, Jen, for being my little mod, and I don't want to keep you longer either. So Anna got this darn dentist appointment, which is like a scary movie if you think about it. So so and you did help, Jen. Gold star for my Jen. She is the woman, let me just tell you. So anyway, thanks for joining me. And oh, thank you, Shannon. I'm trying, guys. I little snafu at the beginning again, but I'll sort it out. I don't even know. Okay. Thanks, guys. I appreciate all of you so much. Take care. I will smile pretty for the dentist, Jen. I sure will. As far as you know, as far as you know. Okay. Bye now.